Hi, some people might know the familiar feeling of this from like intimate relationships, maybe in family relationships, but I can speak from personal experience during intimate relationships where when you get happy, after you've, let's see, how do I explain this? When you're happy about something and people play on that happy. So, say for example, in an intimate relationship, you've said no sex, no whatever. I'm saying no right now, okay? And so then they find out you got a new job, or something good happened at work, or something happened where you're really excited, and you actually slip up and share it, and they're like, now I can get me some, right? So this, I bring that up to say that it's easier to recognize in an intimate relationship, but this happens, and what I talk about is the workplace environment or other relationships, and so when people say don't share everything, people can use that to manipulate or control you, things of that nature. So understanding manipulative behaviors in relationships, like, that's kind of weird. How would that work in like a workplace environment? Telling someone you got extra money in your bonus, or you got a promotion or something like that. Not only can the bad stuff that we normally is obvious, the envy, the jealousy, the try to sabotage you so you won't get it, or things of that nature, but there's another part of the behavior mechanism that happens is, say for example, if you witness somebody doing somebody else wrong, or you are the recipient of them doing you wrong, right? And so for you to not say nothing or report them, when they find out you get happy about something totally different, and they find out your mood is so happy about something, they're going to play on that happy to say, and wiggle their way in there to say, like, they'll get on your good side, so you won't tell on them, so you won't report them, so you can let them slide for the negative bad shit that they have done. That's what I'm trying to say. And so here is it. I looked something up on that, and it says understanding manipulative behaviors in relationships. And so definition of the behavior that I'm describing can be categorized under manipulative or exploitative, like somebody exploits you, exploitative dynamics within interpersonal relationships. This phenomenon often involves individuals who may attempt to leverage another person's positive experiences or emotional states for their own benefit, disregarding past negative interactions or harms they may have caused. Psychological concepts involved. This behavior can be linked to several psychological concepts. Cognitive dissonance. When someone experiences a conflict between their beliefs and behaviors, they may try to reconcile this by downplaying past negative actions, especially when they see the other person happy. They may think that if you're in a good mood, you will overlook their previous wrongdoings. This happens quite a bit. You got, once you understand it, once you identify it, you're like, wow, that does happen, and you become more aware of it, and then you learn how to protect yourself from that, Narcissism. Individuals with narcissistic traits often seek validation and attention from others. When they see someone else thriving, they may feel compelled to re-establish a connection to regain that attention and validation for themselves. So emotional manipulation is another one. This is a tactic where one person tries to influence another's emotions for personal gain. The manipulator may wait for an opportune moment when the other person is feeling vulnerable or happy to reinsert themselves into their life. And I noticed this and I witnessed this, in intimate relationships or whatever, and you stand your ground. I stand my ground, or sometimes I give in, right? And then, noticing this with regular people, whether it be friends, workplace environment, it's a trip. So the cycle of manipulation follows these steps. Observation of happiness. The manipulator notices that you have achieved something significant like a new job and appears happy. Exploitation of goodwill. They may then approach you with requests or demands, banking on your positive emotional state, leading you to feel more generous or forgiving. So once you recognize this, you learn about it and acknowledge it, it's like, I'm not going for that shit. Sorry. I may be happy. Something good may have happened to me, but no, I'm not going for it. Reinforcement of control. By getting you to comply with their requests, they reinforce their control over the relationship dynamic, effectively pulling you back into a pattern where your needs may be secondary to theirs. You're happy, but that's some bullshit. We don't need you happy. You need to cater to me, cater to my needs and what I want and what I'm looking for. Recognizing the signs. To protect yourself from falling back into this cycle, it's essential to recognize certain signs. Inconsistent behavior. If someone has previously harmed you but suddenly becomes overly friendly or helpful when you're experiencing success, it could indicate manipulation. Requests following your success. Pay attention. If they only reach out during your high points but were absent during the difficult times. The next one is guilt induction. Be wary if they make you feel guilty for not helping them after they've witnessed your happiness. This is a common tactic used in emotional manipulation. And don't be surprised if they do something to hurt themselves so that you can feel guilty, sorry for them. That happens too. Setting boundaries. Establishing clear boundaries is crucial in these situations. It's important to communicate openly about how past actions have affected your relationship and what behaviors are unacceptable moving forward. Seeking support always. If navigating these dynamics becomes overwhelming, consider seeking support from friends, family members who understands the situation, or professionals such as therapists who can provide guidance on maintaining healthy relationships and recognizing manipulative patterns. In summary, this behavior described reflects manipulative tendencies where individuals exploit others' happiness for personal gain while disregarding past grievances. Maya Angelou, she told us all, and it lives today. Once someone show you who they are, believe them. For real, for real. Understand, like, if it's consistent, it's not going to stop. Understanding these dynamics can empower individuals to set boundaries and protect themselves from emotional exploitation. Why we want to learn about this and different behaviors continuing? Look at the world. Look at where we are. Look at the hurt. Look at the drugs. Look at the homelessness. Look at the abuse. Look at the trauma.